After enforcing the follow-on, Gloucestershire hang on for a draw at Newport. Glamorgan were asked to follow on early on day 3, but thereafter completely dominated with the bat to rack up a mammoth 359 for 1, with both Selman and Labuschagne scoring centuries. Selman brought up his 150 early in the morning session, but fell the very next ball as he edged Payne behind to Roderick. Lloyd came in with similar intent, and Taylor came in for some stick, with Lloyd hitting him for a 6 and a 4 before Labuschagne clubbed him through the covers. But Taylor got his revenge in the following over as he trapped Labuschagne LBW, the Australian falling for a career-best 137. Lloyd was still rattling along, however, and helped Glamorgan pass the 400 mark with a series of boundaries. Before he too fell LBW, this time to Payne. Lawler and Root were only going to play one way, as they tried to set an unlikely declaration total in order to force a result. But they both fell before the lunch interval, with Root caught and bowled by Higgins and Lawler bowled by Howell. That left Glamorgan 446 for 6 at lunch after Gloucestershire took regular wickets during the session. But with the host 233 ahead, time was running out for either side to force a result. Gloucestershire's only hope of victory was to take the remaining wickets quickly, and they had early success in the afternoon, De Lange falling to Payne and Glamorgan were 7 down. With Chris Cook unlikely to bat, Glamorgan were effectively 8 down, but Wagg and Bull added 30 more useful runs to their lead before Payne struck again. Bull, his 4th wicket of the innings, caught behind for 5. Soon after, Glamorgan decided they had enough and declared on 481 for 8. Wagg not out 27, but the card dominated by Selman and Labuschagne. Gloucestershire's target 269 in 51 overs. But they made a bad start, Dent nicking Van der Gugten to second slip, and it was 1 for 1. And Gloucestershire's run chase was stalling when Miles Hammond was trapped on his crease by De Lange and edged behind to substitute keeper Tom Cullen. Bracey and Hankins survived to tea, the score 39 for 2, still 230 required. They didn't last long after the interval though, Bracey slashing at Wagg and smartly taken above his head by Selman at second slip. And when Bull produced a beauty to bowl Hankins just 1 run later, a remarkable Glamorgan win seemed possible, with Gloucestershire 41 for 4. Benny Howell went on the attack for the visitors with 4s off Wagg and Bull, and with Roderick offering support, Glamorgan's victory charge was stalled. A stand of 62 made a draw the likely outcome, but when Lloyd took an excellent low catch at first slip to remove Howell for 44 off Bull's bowling, Glamorgan had 16 overs to take 5 wickets. Gloucestershire shut up shop with 32 successive dot balls after Howell was dismissed. But then Roderick was caught behind off Labuschagne, and it was 107 for 6, and Glamorgan still had hope. But they didn't have enough overs, and Higgins and Van Buren batted out the remainder of the match with few alarms. They even hit a boundary or 2 before the captain shook hands with an over remaining. At 137 for 6, Gloucestershire had survived a scare at the end of a match they dominated to start with. A great effort from Glamorgan, who pick up 9 points. Gloucestershire escaped with 13.